Alright, so there's one thing that a lot of players need to understand whenever you decide to go Persians. It's obviously your food production and gold production, which are going to be key. So as soon as the game starts, normally what I do, I don't go market. I have town centers built around all of my eco points. So this is my main gold right here. So I put two around it, and then I put one town center over each gold and stone pile. And then whatever excess villagers I have, I create a wall of houses. I don't close them up. It's not, I guess you could say, this is just a habit. You know, I don't like houses being built on the sides. I prefer them being on the front in case I get pushed. It's more of a defensive measure, more of like another roadblock for the enemy to have to go through. So I'll queue the houses, and then I'll queue town centers on the wood line, and that's whenever I start producing military structures. I'll build my wall last. This is normally how I only play this way when I'm Persians. But I build my wall last. I put it behind the houses. You will see that. And I have all this open space for farm production. I have one main market that will be the gathering point of my teammates, or preferably one teammate. And then I'll have my side markets right here, which will spam out trade carts so I can hit that population high. Now, for military buildings, if you're Persians, you're going to want to make stables, archery ranges, siege workshops, and the most important key, the most important one, castles. Because obviously, Persians' number one military unit is their unique unit in the elite war elephants. So I don't, I guess you could say I see a lot of people they just place farms wherever around town centers and mills. You don't want to do that. You want to place them evenly if you can. Nice and neat is honestly the best in terms of farm production because you want to utilize this entire space. I know it's going to take some time getting used to it. It took me a bit in order to figure out a way to place farms. I honestly learned from playing ranked deathmatch. Tried to get the farms as close to the town centers and mills as possible. So I've also learned that you can go as far as to two, 1 to 2 farms away from a town center or a mill before it becomes um, a hassle for your villagers, so to speak. So whenever I say that, I mean like distance from a town center or mill is preferably 2 farms away. Anything beyond that, it's kind of just you're not well. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just a habit of mine as well, so to speak. So what people should get into the habit of doing is also chain queuing your farms. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting my idle key. I'm counting how many villagers I have selected, and I'm holding shift and queuing farms around. And I'm basically just counting up to however many idle villagers I have selected. So if I hit my idle villager select key on my mouse and I have 27, I'll chain queue 27 farms. If you need to buy stone, buy stone. Unless you have allies that are giving in terms of able to give you stone, then go ahead and ask them. Typically in our DM Mitchie Discord games, we have like one person on each team who is a designated slinger and one person who is a designated Persian player. So that's kind of a common thing to do. You know, they'll take market and then they'll sling stone to the Persian. Yeah, I think this game I had over 100 farmers. Yep, 110 farmers this right now. Trying to talk and vape at the same time is not helpful at all. Yeah, 114 farmers. I don't have a lot of farmers, but because of how I place my farms and the proximity to them as it relates to the mill and town centers, I am still getting a lot of food out of that. And then there's the wall that I'm talking about. I'll try to place it directly behind the houses and put gaps. Depending on who I'm playing, also, if I'm not going to go full aggressive, I will wall out my mills or my lumber camps. So I'll wall behind my lumber camps. But most of the time, it depends who I'm playing against. If this game, I did not know any of these guys, so I just walled behind my houses, and I decided to rush cut and push whoever was in front of me. And these, the caravanserai. If you are Persian, it's important to place those down. I'm not sure how much it increases the speed of them, of your trade carts, but they make the carts go faster. Is it? I'm not certain. So it's important to place those down as well. You can put them directly in the middle of the path like this. Just make sure that everyone on your team is aware that they need to chop the backwood as soon as possible, because it will cause trading issues if that wood remains late game whenever everyone has well over 100 trade cards. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off. I just wanted to showcase my Persian build. Like I said, I don't build like this every game. This is just how I prefer to play whenever I am in a random lobby, so to speak. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm tired. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace!